Hey guys, Extreme Confessions number 3. Did you catch that I'm in a not so friendly mood? Something just happened to me that you all gotta learn about. This was kind of scary, so I almost jumped out of my freaking car and said, here, you take the car and you drive yourself to wherever you're going. Sometimes some of us out in the rideshare community come across some real crazy stuff, which is basically what gave birth to the Extreme Confessions series in my channel. I had to prepare myself before I let all this out. So what do? I go get my drug. Black Bean Deli Cuban. Highway 50 and Bumby. Thumbs up. They always rock. Beautiful Bustelo Supreme coffee made on their fancy machine with the inch of crema. Highly recommend. The only thing keeping me sane. And you know, I'm part-time keto, so when I have a freaking emergency or a scary situation, I gotta follow it up with a Black Bean Deli Cuban sandwich double cheese. Because it's Sunday and I'm working and I just got the scare of my life. All right, hang in there. You know, the best part about my videos is how I share the food that I'm gonna eat. In other words, I'm staying true to my peeps that feed me good. So I know you wanna see what a Black Bean Deli Cuban sandwich is. Well, I'm gonna show you. Bam! Look at this. Look at the cheese. Are you seeing it? Can you feel it? Ugh, the light's getting in the way. Anyway, look how thin. Watch. Listen to the crunch. There's some Cuban dance in there. The title of this freaking Extreme Confessions is Black Butler. I bet you're pissing your pants already. What I'll tell you guys about me. I'm an emotional eater, and I'm pretty emotional right now. So bear with me. So all hell is breaking loose in town because of Christmas, conventions, lack of drivers, sporting events, Christmas, Florida Mall, outlet malls, Millennium Mall. I'm staying away from all that. So I got to pick up at a fancy hotel over there in International Drive, the Marriott. I pull in, I'm picking up a girl, waiting, And what do I see? I see a lady walking my way, completely dressed in like a butler uniform, brown eyes, white skin, dark as you know what hair, and this beautiful professional butler suit like I've never seen before, white gloves. Stay till the end because I took a picture with her. I couldn't resist. My jaw dropped. I was thinking, wow, what the heck? So I told her, hey, you want to sit in the front so that your attire doesn't get wrinkled up? Or like Mariah Carey says about everything she wears, my ensemble. Really? Anyway, the lady gets in here. She's friendly. And I say, what is this about? What is this uniform? And she says, I'm a butler. I'm a black butler. And I was like, wait a second. I hate anything from the UK. All those freaking movies, they suck. But I remember in some of those movies, they always had a butler. The rich people in the castles and stuff. So I say to her, hey, so you work for a rich family and you're their butler? Like the kind that you go to school for, and you're like the head person of service in the rich people's house, and you tell the maids to go do this and that, and you're in charge and you do whatever they say? And she goes, yes, my master tells me what to do, and I do whatever I have to do, whatever he says. And I said, but where's this family at? And she goes, well, I'm going right now to meet my master. And I said, okay. So I complimented her vest, the white gloves. I mean, her hair is jet black. The eyes, I said, are those your eyes or are those fake? And she goes, no, they're fake. And I said, you have any more color? She said, I got every freaking color. Whatever my master wants, I do. And I said, okay. I said, how old are you? She said, I'm 26. And I said, I said, do you get paid a lot of money? And she said, I don't get paid. I do this for fun. So now I'm thinking, wait a minute. I thought this was a freaking job. So then I said, so where are we going? And she said some words I didn't understand. Con something. So I said, hey, so tell me, if you get a freaky master and the master says something crossing the line, if you know what I mean, I said, does that mean you have to do it? And she goes, whatever my master wants, I do. But I know this master, so I don't think that he would cross the line. I said, but if you get a freaky master and you're the black butler, what happens? I would have to do whatever they said for me to do. My mind was running already. So I said, did they pay for your outfit? She goes, no, I pay for everything. I said, where are we going now? And she goes, my master is waiting. And I said, it's 3 p.m. on a Sunday. What are you guys going to do? Her answer, whatever he wants. And I said, what are you going to do? Follow him all day? Yep, whatever he wants. And then I said, okay, so tell me, what do you get out of this? Because you told me you don't get paid. Are you ready for this? You're not going to believe what I'm going to tell you. I need another shot. What do you get out of this since you don't get paid? And she goes, I get a reward. And I said, oh, you get a reward. Can I ask you what the reward is? Turn the lights on right now. Don't be in the dark listening to this. You know what the reward is? I get to eat his soul. When you see the picture of this girl, you see how pretty she is and how she looks on that. The second she tells me that, I almost jumped out of my freaking car doing 40 miles an hour. Let her take the car, let her Uber herself to the hotel, let her be the master's wish, and let her eat the freaking master's soul at the end. But I ain't gonna be part of it. I was gonna jump off. Sort of like I did in high school when there was a little bee that got in my car and I said, "Bee, you can keep this car because I'm out." And I jumped out of the freaking car. What do you think of that? When this lady said that, heart started pumping. I'm like, wait a minute, this is off. So now I'm at a point that I say to myself, after hearing that, do I play cool and keep talking as normal, not showing that I'm crapping my pants right now? Do I cease talking since I'm talking to some kind of whatever? Or what do I do? So you all know me, I'm cool under pressure. So I said, can you please explain this to me? What do you mean you're gonna eat his soul? And she said, that's my reward. I'm gonna take revenge on him for him making me do all this stuff. And this is my reward. I'm gonna eat his soul. So he's lost forever. And I'm thinking, is this girl's head gonna start twisting right now? What the did I get into? So I said, I'm really confused about all this. Is this an act? Is this a play? Is this real? Tell me. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this. I've never heard of this before. She said, I've been doing this for many years. And this is what I do for fun. And I said, okay, so by fun meaning is fake? She goes, we are going to a place now where they're having a con something. And then she pulls out this badge. And I said, oh, what is that? And it looked like a Chinese picture of a cartoon girl. And she says, it's anime. I said, anime? I got a friend who loves anime. He actually gave me the top 3 or 4 movies that for me to watch on Netflix. And I watched one of them. I still got to do the other ones. I said, so this is fake? This is cartoon stuff? And she goes, I am on my phone. Con something, which basically means costume play, con play, something like that. So they do all this for a full day. This is a 3-day event, I come to find out. So I took a picture of me and this girl. I took a picture of the badge so that you guys could look into it. And I took a picture of something else. What was it? I don't know. You'll see it at the end. So then I started relaxing, because then it was like, oh, okay. So she's not really performing any black magic and stuff like that. So then she comes to explain that the Black Butler is an anime movie. So they play costume and they do all these events like that. So I said, well, so you paid for the whole outfit, the gloves, the whole thing yourselves, your hair? She said, yes, yes, yes. I got my hair did by myself. I got every color of eyes ever. Blah, blah, blah. So then I started chilling because it was a play. I didn't like that though, because you know, these young millennials. First it was Dungeons and Dragons. Now it's every freaking killing game. So you never know where these young kids' minds are at. So, but I was so focused on the black magic part of this, thinking that there was some freaky stuff going on. Next thing I know, we're pulling into the freaking hotel, and I didn't get to tell her about God and all this stuff. Out of the blue, I'm seeing all these people in costumes, some Asian girls in little mini skirts with swords and stuff. I mean, it got hardcore fast. Unfortunately, I already had a rider waiting to go down the street to another hotel, so I couldn't stop by and film and take pictures. And then this girl just brought me, as soon as I picked that other girl up, after I dropped the Black Butler off, this lady took me all the way to downtown. That's where I'm sitting here at Black Bean Deli. Now let me give you part 2. Here it is, the second half. Double cheese. So I said, tell me about yourself. How did this all happen? She said, I'm from Tampa. And I said, hey, I used to live in Tampa. Talked about the Cuban food, the Cuban influence. First time I met the black beans. Puerto Ricans only eat red beans. At least in my house, in my family, when I was a young lad, full of hair. And then I moved to Tampa to go to school, and what happens? I'm seeing black beans everywhere, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And I fell in love with the freaking black beans. That might be another confession video. So she tells me, blah, 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 blah. And I said, so let me ask you something. You do all this all the time with people everywhere, or only in conventions? And she goes, anytime I can, I do it. And I said, well, you look pretty professional. Why don't you pursue acting or one of these movies and all that? And she said, one of my masters has told me that many times. And I said, well, I don't know if you know who you're talking to, but I may be the Orlando Kardashian once I get my first shrimp restaurant TV commercial done in March. So I said, if I'm breaking through, imagine you dressed like that with the white gloves and the whole thing. So I told her about doing a YouTube channel. She doesn't have one, and blah, blah, blah. So I helped her out with that. Turns out she was a very sweet lady, but a little dark, if you know what I mean. Tells me, I said, do you have a boyfriend? She's like, no. I was completely committed to this guy, and then the guy one day said, that he was tired of everything, and it wasn't her, it was him. You know, the old Seinfeld line from back in the 80s. Oh, it's not you. I'm breaking up with you. It's not you. It's me. I have to work on me. I have to be on my own and do me so that I can be better for you and everybody else in the future, maybe. The old shitty line. Anyway, so then I felt sad for her. She told me she was alone, but she had friends and blah, blah, blah. And we went from there. And next thing I know, bam, we got to stop and it's over. I really wanted to get deeper into this whole situation of being the black butler and eating the guy's soul. So the next pickup that I did was another lady who was out of that convention, and I told her the freakiness that I just went through, and she goes, ha 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 ha, I know all about that stuff. I said, well, can I go on Netflix? And oh, she says, there's a movie, an anime movie called The Black Butler. You got to watch it so you can understand what this girl's doing. And I said, can I get that on Netflix? And she goes, Netflix, Hulu, Juju, whatever. So anyway, I'm going to do myself some research. I said, can I go on Google and say Black Butler and it'll tell me stuff? And it'll explain the soul eating at the end? Oh, hold on, I forgot to tell you. When the lady was explaining, she said that she was a demon. She was the black butler because she was a demon. So I gotta look that up and see what the heck is that about. That's when I was gonna jump out of my car and say, F my brand new car. Anyway, so everything started out scary. Got the sun in my eyes here. What's going on? Everything started out scary, and then it was chilled at the end. But I have a lot of thoughts. This freaking millennial people, I just don't know where they're going with this. I'm not an anime fan. I haven't been too exposed. I did watch a little bit of one and got caught up in it. So could I be? Who knows? Anyway, but you guys out there who know about this, maybe you can send me some details about the Black Butler and what that girl is really about. But there's something about her telling me that no matter what the master says today, when she's all in costume, she must perform. I said, who's paying for that fancy freaking, what was it, Marriott hotel? And she says, oh, someone's paying for it. I can't afford it. I'm assuming it's the freaking master. And I'm assuming the master wants to get his freak on. Because although this lady was in full costume, you can tell that she was attractive. Freaking masters. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my story. I'm about to show you a picture of me and her. Selfies, you know how I do. Her tag, her white gloves, the whole thing. Let's do this. If you think that this was another millennial that is out of her head, give me a thumbs up. If you think this millennial is just a nice little girl that's 26 years old, just having fun, she's not into witchcraft, she's not really into demons, she's not thinking about eating somebody's real soul, none of that dark stuff, then hit the thumbs down and talk to me. Tell me what you think. You know, I got my comments off because there's enough of freak of yours out there that I'm afraid of. The crap that you guys would put on there. So I don't want my other fans to be offended. So no comments. But that's how you're going to talk to me. I gave you two options. One thumbs up and one thumbs down. Thank you for hanging in there. This one ran a little bit longer. Almost 25 minutes because of this. Plug to Black Bean Deli. Orange Avenue and Mills, the new location. The old goody 1950s gas station. It used to be called Vegas Cafe. I remember I used to come here. Their sandwiches were dry, but I still ate them because it was the only Cuban place in town. Now these guys know how to do it. And always get double Swiss cheese. I'm gonna put a picture of their weekly specials. Havana pork, ropa vieja, carne with pepes, all that stuff they have here. Thanks for watching, guys. I look forward to the next confession. Don't forget to look at my other videos now. And feel free to answer my options questions, thumbs up or thumbs down. And by the way, for those who haven't noticed, I have my debut yesterday doing my first news video, reporting live from downtown Orlando. All right, guys, so look at that one too. Thank you for being there for me, for loving me. I know you love me. You really, really love me. That was Sally Fields getting her Academy Award, so I'm quoting her. I'm out.
Yeah.